Hello, viewers. This is Dr. Alok Chajed welcoming you once again to Already Lit, a channel that brings to you insights into the world of personal finance, investments, and economy in the simplest manner. Now, this video is especially for my young viewers, so do let me know how you liked it after watching it. Over the last few days, I have been trying to find answers for a few questions from people in my social circle, my friends, colleagues, former and present students. I first asked them, what would they do if they hear this?
देवी और सज्जनों मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि ये बहुत सुंदर तरीके से खेल रहे थे और हम बड़ी उम्मीद लगाए थे इन दोनों के ऊपर 7 करोड़।
Yes, if they win 7 crores in Kaun Banega Crorepati. The answers that I got were very interesting. It included holidaying, buying a fancy car, a mansion, investing, and even becoming another Harshad Mehta. Why don't you tell me what you would do if you win 7 crores? Do comment your answers. Next, I asked another question. How much would you think you can win if you get to the hot seat of KBC? Now, surprisingly, not a single answer was for 1 crore or 7 crores as well. Now, why did I do this? Just to get the understanding, and the message I got was loud and clear. Our dreams, our aspirations, our goals are not limited by the amount of money that we have. We are most likely not to win a big prize on Kaun Banega Crorepati or a lottery. But that does not mean we do not dream big. We all have aspirations and we need to do something to achieve them. So the question is, how do we fulfill our dreams? We need to be Atmanirbhar, rely on our own self and our own capacity. If you are not working towards fulfilling your goals, you will need to compromise on them sooner than later. And trust me, from experience, I am saying that is not a wonderful feeling at all. If we have a few crores with us, we don't have to worry about living a dream life, do we? So the question is, how do we go about becoming a crorepati? To answer this, I will have to take you back to school and particularly to your maths class. Now, fear not, this will be the most important maths class of your life. In your school days, you may have studied a formula which was P into 1 plus R to the power of T. So, what was this formula used for? Yes, you got it right. It was used to calculate compound interest on initial investment. In the formula, P stands for the principal, which is your initial investment. T is for the time period, which is the number of years you will be investing. And R is the rate of interest or the rate of return that you will earn on your investment. In the next few minutes, I will show you how, by applying this simple formula, you can become a crorepati without any fuss, any effort. Look again at the formula. Now, there are three ways to increase the value of your savings. The first one is by increasing P, which means by saving more and more. Next, by increasing R, which means by earning higher and higher returns. And finally, by increasing T, which means by saving for a longer period of time. This might be a common knowledge, but have you ever thought about the impact each of these can have on your final level of savings? Let me just illustrate. Give me a few minutes. Let us start with the savings level P first. A lot of us start saving some amount on a regular basis, usually monthly, and we religiously continue doing so. Some of us start with low amounts and some others start with a higher amount. Now let us take two colleagues, two very famous colleagues, Ramesh and Suresh. Now Ramesh and Suresh start working together in the same company with the same salary. Ramesh is a better saver and saves 2000 rupees per month, while Suresh manages to save only 1000 rupees per month. They both invest in a similar way and it's giving them a return of, let's say, 6% per annum. Further, they continue to do so for 10 years. If I ask you, who has managed to save more? I'm sure you are laughing at me because the answer is very simple. Ramesh would have saved twice as compared to Suresh. The logic is, the point is, the more you save, the more money you will have to fulfill your goals. Now let's extend the same example. You know, our income increases as we grow up the corporate ladder, and our expenses also increase. Unfortunately, we do not focus on increasing the amount of savings in a systematic manner. If in this example, Ramesh had increased his savings by, let's say, 10% every year, what would be the difference in his savings? By saving rupees 2000 per month for 10 years, Ramesh would have saved rupees 2.4 lakhs, and this amount would have grown to almost rupees 3.29 lakhs. By increasing a 10% yearly savings amount, the total amount saved would now not be 2.4 lakhs but 3.82 lakhs. And this amount would have grown to, guess? Yes, it is approximately, in fact, over 5 lakh rupees. Now tell me, is there a difference between a 5 lakh and a 3.29 level of savings? Of course, the difference is significant. And how did Ramesh do it? Just by setting aside a few hundred rupees more every month. He started with 2000, went to 2200, and so on. Now, this is the power of P, your saved amount. Let us next look at R, the rate of return. Now, once again, you know for sure the higher the rate of return on your investment, higher is the value of your savings. But again, do you know the impact that a couple of extra percentage return will have on the level of savings? Let us go back to our friends Ramesh and Suresh once again. Both Ramesh and Suresh invest 5,000 rupees per month for 10 years. Ramesh earns 6% per annum while Suresh earns 8%. While both have invested 6 lakh rupees now, Ramesh has 8.23 lakh rupees while Suresh has 9.2 lakh rupees, a difference of almost 1 lakh rupees. This definitely comes at an additional risk. But then when you have time on your side, that's why I said this is very relevant for the young investors. When you have time on your side, you can afford to take that extra risk. So please look at extra returns and the impact that can have on your level of savings. Finally, let us look at T, the time that you continue investing and remain invested. Well, once again, the common understanding is that the longer you will invest, the longer you will remain invested, the higher will your savings be. To understand the impact of this, let us call once again our dear friends Ramesh and Suresh. Now, Ramesh and Suresh were extremely fond of this famous story of Hare and the Tortoise. Remember the story? Yes, I took you to your high school. Now I'm going back to your primary school. So today is the day of having fun at school. Ramesh believed in being like a tortoise, and he used to save 5,000 rupees every month from the age of 25 to the age of 35, which is a full 10-year period. Suresh was more like the hare. He knew he had a long life ahead and did not have to bother about saving early. So he kept spending money for the first 5 years, and then he started saving from the age of 30. But he wanted to beat Ramesh. So what did he do? Instead of investing 10,000, which would have been equal, he invested 11,000 rupees per month. And his idea was very simple. Okay, Ramesh is investing 5,000 per month for a total of 10 years, which will be 6 lakh rupees. And I am investing 11,000 rupees per month for 5 years. So my investment would be 6,60,000 rupees. So I would have saved more. So I would have earned more as well. Now, with this understanding, Suresh invested 11,000 rupees per month. And what happened when, at the end of age 35, when they checked the value of the savings, Suresh was in a state of shock. Now, he sees that Ramesh still has more money. Suresh had a saving of 7.71 lakhs, while Ramesh had a good 60,000 more at 8.23 lakhs. So, did you see how an early and a steady start gave Ramesh a distinctive advantage over his beloved friend Suresh? This, my dear friends, is the power of T in your investment. By now, you have understood, individually, we have seen the impact of amount saved on your savings, higher returns on your savings, and the more time you give your investments, what will be the impact on your savings level. Now, just imagine, can you actually think what happens if all these three factors come together and, start working for you? Given a thought? Let me explain that by once again, for one final time, calling Ramesh and Suresh back. Now, let's say Ramesh and Suresh both start with a monthly investment of 5,000 rupees. Ramesh starts at the age of 25 and increases his savings by 10% every year. And Suresh starts at the age of 35. We know Suresh is a lazy guy and he does not increase the amount he saves. They both invest till the age of 50, which means Ramesh is investing for 25 years and Suresh is investing for 15 years. Now, because Ramesh has a longer time frame for his investment, he can afford to take higher risk than Suresh, which gives him an opportunity to earn higher return. Let's say during this period, Ramesh earned a return of 9% per annum, while Suresh earned a return of 6% per annum. Now, the total amount saved by Ramesh is just over 59 lakh rupees, while Suresh has saved just 9 lakh rupees. At the age of 50, Ramesh has an amount of over 1.45 crores, which is 2.5 times of his savings, while Suresh on the other side has just 14.5 lakh rupees, which is 1.5 times of his savings. Now, isn't this phenomenal? So the question is, how did Ramesh become a crorepati? 1.45 crore rupees. How did he do it? Now, Ramesh just followed 3 points. He started early, he increased his level of saving systematically, and he took acceptable levels of risk. Have you done something similar? Have you had an experience like Ramesh? I would love to know about your experiences. And do you also want to know if you're on the right track? Now, if yes, you might want to check your level of savings with the ideal level of savings which you should have had by now in your life. Do you want to check that? Do you want to compare what's your saving versus what your saving should have been? Yes, now I have designed a calculator specifically for this, and I call this my favorite already late calculator. Now, if you want to check this calculator, the link to the calculator is available free of cost to you in the description. So please have a look at it and do let me know whether you are ideal, above ideal, or you are struggling to meet what you should have been there. I would definitely be happy to help you in case you need any kind of assistance. Please do like and share the video and do share it with others to educate them too. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel, that is in case you have not done it yet. And press the bell icon to receive videos as soon as I upload them. Thank you. Happy learning.